As impressive as some expected they might be, DR Congo failed to impress too, going down to Egypt 72-99.
Yeah, we could see quite nervous first game of the championship from Egypt and Congo as well, but what I would point out is that Nigerian team came here with the ambition to win the title, and I think yesterday they had quite slow start, so I'm hoping to see a bit improvement in today's games and get on that winning wave. They have beaten last night Mozambique by 11, but as I said, they haven't convinced me yet that they should be one of the adepts for the winning the gold.
It is a group stage that there's a 5-game campaign to try and make it through to the knockout stages, so there's time for improvement, time to grow through the competition. And despite being a little bit disappointing, they still started with a win, Nigeria, and they'll look to go 2-0 here against this DR Congo team, who are looking for their first win in the competition. The players have been introduced onto the court here in Mali, and we'll pause now for the national anthems of the two teams.
Thank you.
Tip-off in the fourth game of day two. The FIBA Women's AfroBasket 2017 tournament is just minutes away. Nigeria third in Cameroon in 2015, taking on the DR Congo, who failed to qualify for that last tournament a couple of years ago. Former Czech international Teresa Bratlova alongside Meetim Long. A win for Nigeria yesterday, as we've discussed, not particularly a bronze medal type performance, but they do have a few players capable of stepping up with big performances. Adura Alonu did that yesterday, as we see our referees for this game day 2 matchup. It was a standout performance though from Alonu, with 17 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, a steal and a block, and I'm sure they'll be hoping she can reproduce that kind of a performance today.
I absolutely agree with you. Alonu has played an incredible game, that yesterday's game against Mozambique, and I can expect from her to carry on with this great performance so far, but also we need more players to step in. What I will expect probably in this game as well from Nigerian team is that they will be aiming to play to overplay a Congo's defense, transition defense, to get some easy points and you know, get that moral. They will use this game to get that moral set up right for next phase, next day of this group.
Aside from Elonu, who was selected as one of the 5 best players at the last tournament a couple of years ago, they got 13 points, 6 boards and a couple of blocks from Evelyn Akator, one of their brightest young talents and a new recruit of the WNBA. And Azin Kalu, the team's second best, 16 points as well as 4 boards, 3 assists and 3 steals. As for the DR Congo, Muriel Mazunga-Nyota had a double-double in game 1, 12 points, 12 boards, 6 of 9 from the field, the leading rebounder at last year's FIBA Africa Champions Cup, so they'll be heavily reliant on her to score and to help them defend the backboard as well. And aside from that, Nguso Mafuta also close to a double-double, 8 points and 9 rebounds yesterday. Not quite as good shooting numbers, but Kabobo Hwangi, also a player who was able to contribute effectively 11 points in just 13 minutes on court. So they'll be expecting those players and a few more to try and step up if they're to cause any kind of an upset here. It was a disappointing defeat for the Democratic Republic of Congo, and the challenges don't really get any easier against a Nigerian team that, as we say, started slowly but still with a win, and placed on the podium a couple of years ago in Cameroon. And these tournaments, there so often seems to be a team that starts slowly and gets better and better and functions more efficiently the longer the tournament goes on. Nigeria hoping perhaps to be that team this time around.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, they came here with ambitions to be fighting for that title at this tournament, and it's going to be interesting to see if they will show it by their performance today. Not easy tournament because there are basically 6 teams aiming to win this championship, and Nigeria are one of them. It's going to be still a long way till that moment.
Final opportunity for the 2 respective head coaches to get their final message across to their sets of players. Good team spirit on the Nigerian bench. Papi Shamwangi, the head coach for the Congolese, Sam Vincent for Nigeria. 25 places separating these two in the FIBA World Rankings. DR Congo at 67, Nigeria at 42. The Nigerians, 2-time African champions, winning back-to-back titles in 2003 and then on home soil in 2005, hoping to get back to that kind of level. And the Democratic Republic of Congo, 3-time African champions, but the last coming back in 1990. So here we go, the second group stage game for these 2 nations in prospect here at the FIBA Women's AfroBasket 2017. Myself, Tim Long, alongside former Czech international Teresa Brantlova to talk you through the action in the Malian capital. As I say, 2 countries steeped in basketball history in women's competition. 2-time champions Nigeria against 3-time champions of Africa, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Loose ball to try and grab. It's into Nigerian hands at the start. Kalu, one of their key players yesterday. On it goes to Ogoke. Across to this near side to Elonu, who was their start. Kalu again from the far side, feeding it in. Lots of ball movement, lots of touches here. The missed shot, but good for everybody on the floor to get a touch to start. Dem.Rep. And it goes to Negrisia. And a foul.
And a great look. Again, the cooperation between two bigs. A big and cutting wing. That's what we've just seen.
The Congolese set to inbound from the baseline. Looking for the first score of this one. Trapped almost on the baseline there was Gusu Mafuta, but able to find a way out via the referee's whistle. And inbound again. A couple of early fouls on Nigeria in the opening 35 seconds or so. And it goes towards the low post. The double team comes across, deflected away, still in Congolese hands though. And that time a foul on the shot. So 3 fouls in the first 41 seconds on the Nigerians.
I can't help it, but that just shows that Nigeria hasn't stepped into this game the right way, you know, to commit 3 fouls within not even 1 minute, first minute of the game. That shows that they either underestimated Democratic Republic of Congo or they hasn't been prepared mentally enough for the beginning of this game.
In case you're new to this sport, 5 fouls is the limit per quarter. If you have more than that, then every foul gives the other team free throws. Quickly moved on. Forced away from the shot though, grabbing it at the second attempt, Madu. Back out to the perimeter, open look for 3, Ogoke takes it.
That could have given Nigerian team a bit of moment to calm down and get back into the game mentally.
And Dem.Rep into driving on the left hand. Fakes one way, goes the other way, misses the shot, rebound Nigeria. They push the ball quickly down the floor. Ogoke, who hit that 3 a few seconds ago. Back it comes to Kalu. 16 points yesterday, across to the far side to Elonu at 17. They turn it over though.
But that has been a great pump fake from Elonu, because she's seen that the big player's guarding her and she's way quicker than her. Unfortunately, she has walked.
Now Dem.Rep on to Kaisa. Futa. Put the ball on the floor, step in for the long 2. Way wide of the mark from Kapinga Colombo. Offensive rebound though, moved back by Fatula Makiesa. And that right at the end of the shot clock doesn't go. Ogoke seeing plenty of it, shifts it across to the corner to Kalu, back to Ogoke.
Great recovery from DR Congo's defense.
Back quickly in transition. Kalu. Prodding and probing, twisting and turning, looking to find some freedom. Long 2, wide of the basket in the end though by Madu. Just 3 points in the opening 2.5 minutes. Gusu Mafuta across to the far side, little touch on it by the deep.
Goisa Munju needs to be careful with this pass to her wing, because obviously Nigeria is in the passing lane.
Gusu Mafuta launches one, short. Off the front rim. He goes Ogoke again onto Elonu. They'll take their time here. Into the final 10 seconds of the shot clock. Ogoke onto the right hand, back out to the perimeter. There was more space. The pass was off the mark though. It's a forced 3-point attempt in the end, and a defensive board, and then a foul. That's 4 on Nigeria already after 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
I think this offense has been a bit rushed by Sarah Okogie, because That has been a mismatch for her teammate, or she had a big player on herself. She should have just called her teammate, spread out the floor, I'm going to play her one-on-one.
Feeding in towards the paint, swivel towards the baseline. Shot was a little wild by Flotilla Makiasa. Kalonu gets it back. Madu across to Kalu. Kalu puts the ball on the floor, gets away from three of them, gets contact. Very close to a chance at a three-point play.
And we could see that Gusumafuta hasn't seen the ball in defense, and that can't happen. You always have to know where the ball is. DR Congo is doing a really good job so far, returning back into the defense on time to enable Nigeria run any fast break. Haven't seen one. They do have intention to play quick, but as I said, DR Congo is returning really well into the defense so far.
A couple of foul shots there for Kalu, makes it a 5-0 start. And DR Congo get on the board here with about 4 minutes played. Bounce pass into the lane, little hesitation off the backboard.
Oh.
They missed the easy shot. They're still searching for their first points.
That has been excellent pass and overplaying that pressing, even though I think Kapinga Colombo hasn't seen that that trap is coming. She was lucky enough to get away from it.
Bengia Teba. Difficult shot off the rim. Rebound pulled in by Akator. Goke forcing it down the floor, contested long two. Rebound, Madu puts it in off the glass.
Excellent effort.
7-0 start for Nigeria. We're close to the midway point of the first quarter, and DR Congo still looking for their first point. And Bengia Teba going to take on the three and gets it, nothing but net.
Here
Getting
you
them
are.
off the mark in style.
Here you have the first points of DR Congo.
Despite taking nearly 5 minutes to score, it's only a 4-point game.
It was an offensive foul on the screen.
It might well be a one-possession game in a few seconds. There's that shot. One of their more experienced players knocking it down. Bengia Teba moving it on, getting it back this time. Little bounce into the lane, bounce towards the baseline this time and put in off the glass by Ngusa Mafuta. So back-to-back field goals, getting them back in touch.
That's been such slow offense from DR Congo, but obviously it was effective. I'm sure if we see that action again in the slow motion, it's going to be almost the same speed.
7 points in quick succession for Nigeria, 5 in a flash for the Congolese. And here we are with a very close game on our hands. A couple of changes for Nigeria. Now inbound from the baseline. Little hesitation on the shot. Pump fake defense didn't quite bite. Back out, they take on a long three. Falls a couple of feet short.
That's been a brilliant out of bounds played from Nigeria, but just Evelyn Katur, a young talent, needs to be ready for that pass.
And Bengia Teba. Stuck to by Otosu. And then forced into the turnover. Now a chance for Nigeria to run the floor. Pinpoint pass down court. There's a trail as well to try and clean up off the glass, and they do. Mafuta. And Bengia Teba. Screen was helpful there, created a bit of room. Koyisa getting in the way, but the shot off the mark. Tosu feeding it in towards the baseline. There's another trail cut to the basket right down the lane, and Evelyn Akato scores.
Great catch. She just proves why she's a new recruit for WNBA. It's a great hustle, pass to possession for this young player.
We've got a timeout called. Nigeria extending the lead back to 6. The Congolese bench not happy after they'd gone on a run of 5 points after that 7-0 Nigerian start. So timeout, 3.5 to play. Nigeria 11. DR Congo 5 in this first quarter.
Oh, il y a Zok qui est ça. Oh, 5. Directement, tu éclates vers la balle. Si tu n'as pas cette balle, tu vas sortir. Oh, il peut bénéficier à Zok qui est et on essaie d'utiliser la 5 vers l'intérieur.
Tout ça. Got hand on the ball. She's already winded. Okay, so our 4 player, when you can go up and tag it real quick, go up. I want you to give Chiomi, you give Evelyn a blow real quick. Okay, come on guys, let's go. Keep your energy up. Energy up. Okay. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
You hear the voice of Sam Vincent then, who was very optimistic coming into this tournament. They've had an extensive couple of training camps in Orlando and at Lagos on home soil.
Yeah, and he also said to his players that their point guard, Boatosu, needs to get the ball very quickly. So it's going to create opportunity for the Nigerian team to run the floor and play a little bit quicker into the fast breaks.
Six points the deficit for DR Congo, with Kapinga Colombo looking to cross over towards the baseline. Again, nowhere to go. Forced into the turnover. Ngifa into the game for Nigeria. Clinging onto the ball here.
Great defense by Mamenga Teba.
Elonu. There's a foul called there. Nigeria already over the foul limit early in this first quarter. That's the 3rd on Congo.
That was that first minute of the game when they committed 3 fouls straight away.
Ngifa from the foul line moves it on. Mid-range jumper, good for Udea.
Again, Sifu good man-to-man. Just put a bit of pressure on DR Congo's team.
Bengia Teba into the foul line. Turning here is Mazunga Nyota. Over the top of the backboard, that one.
I'm not pretty sure if that's the way DR Congo wants to play, because they can't beat Nigerian team by just dribbling the ball. They have to move, they have to create in their offense.
Well, there's the attempt at a steal. Nigeria given a second opportunity. Forced into the turnover. The Congolese can run the floor here. The foul line, the stop and the pop, but not the drop. Tosu. Approaching the final 2 minutes of the first. 8-point Nigerian lead, so a chance to make it double digits here for the first time. Ngifa. Tosu, she's going to take on the 3. Offensive rebound, put back in, 10-point lead.
And that's Elonu we remember from yesterday's game. To go after every ball, to be a danger for the defense.
Bengia Teba. It's got away from her, she reels it back in. Looks to find a pass, but turns it over. They scored 5 points very quickly, Congo, but they've done nothing the rest of this quarter.
Yeah, you're right, indeed. I think Nigerian team refocused after that blowout beginning, committing 3 fouls within the first 40 seconds of the game. And they put a bit pressure into defense as well and started to communicate better between each other.
Their lead is 10 with 1.5 minutes to play in the first. Looking to extend it here. Kashili, and she does.
And what does Nigerian team improved, DR Congo has lost. So that's been a no communication at all in this defense. Who's gonna take a shooter who's coming out of the screen?
(17-5) the lead. And this game could quickly get away from the Congolese, even at this early stage, if they don't do something about this situation. They have been able to get themselves a trip to the line because of Nigeria's foul trouble. Nora Bombolo Balongia.
And young talent Evelyn Nakator from Nigeria has committed already 2 fouls. That's quite early in this game. She wants to get some minutes.
10-point deficit again. Aisha Mohammed. There's the pass, going to be a long 2. It's right on the money from Akashili.
It has been an almost identical offense from Nigeria, and DR Congo's defense still hasn't sorted that out.
Bombolo Bologna. Final minute of the first here. Trying to manufacture some kind of room. She's looking to kick it to the corner, and a reaching foul was called first. Congo 3 of 12 from the field so far in this first quarter. Nigeria 8 of 18. They have been able to get a few points back from the foul line here, though, with their number 6. They missed that one. Unsportsmanlike foul called, I think. 2 number 5s going toe-to-toe down court.
Not quite sure what happened just now. For sure, we know that Belonda Ntumba has been called unsportive foul or intentional foul. It would be interesting to see it on the replay.
So it looks like foul shots and possession for Nigeria as they look to continue a successful first quarter and finish it on a high. No mistake there for Akashili, who's done well since coming in off the bench. Quick 6 points for her.
Flex offense Nigeria played right now. Quite known offense of the teams, European teams as well.
London at top, looking to burst down court. Bombolo Bologna, in fact it was. Into the low post, little hesitation, little contact. 16.8 left in the quarter. Congolese still fighting to be as close as possible.
You can see Congolese now using their high advantage they have in this game. The offense has been such slow, but the hands of Nigerian defense has been too short to reach that pass.
So at the line it's going to be Muriel Mazunga Nyota, who is their star player. An efficient double-double yesterday, 12 points, 12 boards, 6 of 9 from the field. Not happening for her as much so far today in this first quarter. She misses both from the foul line. Ten seconds to create a good look here for Nigeria at the end of the first. They need to drive inside into traffic. Oh, backed in between 3 or 4 of them. Great way to finish. Aisha Mohammed, the captain's contribution at the death in the first, and Nigeria lead the Democratic Republic of Congo by 15, 23-8 at the end of 1. Welcome back to the Palais des Sports in Bamako, Mali, where Nigeria lead the DR Congo 23-8. You see the shooting numbers, very disappointing numbers for the Congolese in that first quarter, and nearly 50% inside Nigeria. Even from the line for the Congolese, just 1 of 6 so far. They came back to within 2 after a bad start, but then lost their way again, and Nigeria look completely in control at this moment, leading by 15.
Yeah, and also this bad percentage of shooting from any position comes from that Congo has been shooting from unprepared positions during their offense. I wouldn't really say that Nigeria are forcing them into it, but Congolese needs to organize the offense a bit more. They need to put the movement into their offense to make the Nigerian defense to move.
6 points for Akashili, leading the way for Nigeria off the bench. She sparked that return to form from them after a little bit of a push from the Congolese early on. And only 8 points for the Congolese, split between 3 scorers. Start of the second quarter, 23-8, Nigeria lead as they look to go 2-0 at these championships. Fired into Nyoka, and a foul within 10 seconds. Remember, Nigeria had 3 fouls within about 45 seconds at the start of the first.
And we're back again, first 10 seconds of the second quarter, and there's been a Nigerian foul committed.
Nyoka at the line. I suppose they won't mind fouling as often as they are Nigeria if the DR Congo are going to shoot foul shots like this. 1 of 7 now.
Yeah, such a bad percentage, and it just can't knock whole game that bad. So I expect a bit improvement in that percentage of free throws.
The improvement started. They hit the second one. Tosu. No hesitation as she gets towards the baseline. Breakdown in the defense. Can't finish though.
Yeah, Muganza Nyota had just had no idea that the Nigerian players penetrating right behind her back.
Bombola Bolongia looking for a way out of this pressure from Etosu. Kanga Madiri. It's off the fingertips of Nyoka.
Yeah, great deflection from the Nigerian team.
Etosu. Kashili, most impressive player for Nigeria perhaps in the first, misses the shot. There's a miss after that as well from Ngifa.
I just can't help it, Tim, you know. Nigeria came here with huge ambitions, and again today I don't see it. It's just, you know, yeah, they will probably take maybe 4th, 5th place at this championship, maybe 7th, 8th, but to go for the title, they have to convince me a little bit more during the rest of this game.
Automatic qualifiers for this tournament after their bronze medal finish a couple of years ago. So they've had those training camps I talked about. They haven't had too many quality warm-up games, so maybe it is a case of these first few games being treated almost like a warm-up game, getting the result but not playing spectacularly and heating up as the tournament goes along. But we'll find that out over the course of the next 7 or 8 days.
You know, it could happen that could be the case, that they're going to be improving game by game. You know, but we've just seen 2 wide open layups missed from the Nigerian team, and the tougher team's going to punish this really badly.
They lead here by 12 against one of the weaker teams in the competition. Kashili, inbound pass to Kalu, across to Elonu. Elonu goes around the screen, across to Kalu, 3-point shot. Wouldn't go for her, there's a whistle and a foul. Foul on Cecile Nyoka, away from the ball. Kashili's inbound. Kalu. Look at the defense from Nyoka trying to make amends. Tight, tenacious, and helping force the miss. Bombolo Bologna. Calling for it inside was Mazunga Nyota. Comes out to her on the perimeter in the end, further from the basket that she wanted it. Shot clock to the final 7 seconds, and a travel called against Mkongo Madiri.
We always say in basketball, if you want the offense comes, you have to play really good defense. You know, defense brings offense, and this past defensive position of Nigerian team has been great defense and brought up the possession in offense.
Boyakato, Madu, and take the long 2. Offensive rebound for Ndidi Madu. Fresh 14 to work with for Nigeria and for Kalu. Madu comes out to set the screen, try and give her some room. She slipped a pass across to the far side. It won't go down though for Elonu.
There has been a little mistake from Congolese defense. You don't want to go help penetration from the strong side because there's no one to help to cover your player for the open shot. We were just lucky that the Nigerian player has missed that open shot.
Mazunga Nyota, and they're forced out of bounds on the far side. Still DR Congo ball. 12 points the difference, 3 minutes into the second quarter, 23-11. Natumba on down the baseline, and that one will bounce in to reduce the arrears to 10.
London Tumba has read the defense of her big player really well now. She's been isolated under the rim.
Kalu to Elonu. Elonu feeding it into the paint, turned towards the baseline with the contact and the finish from Madu.
It's a second foul of Mukosa Nyoka. And she seems to be quite a key player from Congolese. I can expect that the coach is going to sub her soon, maybe, to save her for a later stage of this game.
Nigeria's lead 13, quickly down the floor for DR Congo. Trying to catch Nigeria napping, and they get the score.
Very good. London Tumba has read the defense really, really well last 2 possessions. And that's the way Congolese needs to play, to move, pass quickly.
Corner 3, plenty of time and space. Can't hit it though, recovers the rebound to Goke. There's the turnover, and here come DR Congo again in transition, looking to go all the way with contact as well. They're back in business.
And it just shows how important Mukosa Nyonga is for this team of Congolese. She has deflected the ball, she has stolen the ball, and straight away ran before the fast break and scored and won. Great amount of energy into the blood of Congolese players.
The deficit reduced to 9, and a chance to chip one more away from that as well when we return off the back of this timeout. Nigeria 26, Congo 17.
You're not bumping her, you're not riding her, it's too easy. She's catching down the post and she's just laying the ball up. Okay, you can't make it no easier than you're making it. Okay, you got to hit her early, you got to fight. Okay, subs came in, gave us a lot of energy, built the lead. Come on, starters, we're expecting you to carry it on, not to give it up. Okay, come on, you got to do something now. Push the ball and get tougher on defense. Get some stops. We need this group to get some stops. Slide your feet, keep your hands up, all right? Get some deflections, get some steals, and let's run out, okay? That's what we expect. If you're tired, give me a hand, I'll get you out, all right?
Coach Sam Vincent is not happy with the performance of the Nigerian team so far because he says that they gotta do something. For me, it's not that clear instruction, to be honest, but what he said is that they need to force them to play the game the Nigerian team wants to play. At the moment, they're letting Congolese play whatever they want. So now the effort from every single player of Nigeria team needs to step in and force the Congolese do what the Nigeria team wants to do.
Now one doesn't go down, but they get the offensive rebound and the score. So it becomes a 7-point game. All of a sudden, DR Congo back in it, stepping up on defense too, although they can't protect their own glass, and that's a good look just beyond the foul line. That one won't go down as well. Rebound, Makonga Madiri. Quick thrust of a pass down court from Bombolo Bolongia. Zunganyota. And a foul. Nigeria's third.
Yeah, the coach Sam Vincent said that they need to get some stops in defense as well, but he didn't mean to get the stops by committing the fouls. The players need to change their defensive stance to get to the better position from the side of the player, not to try to reach the ball from behind.
Well, the inbound pass, the catch, and the finish. Mazunganiota. It's a 5-point ball game here. Swung around to this near side to Ngoke. Crossover onto the left hand. Nigeria are able to stop the bleeding. Midway point of the second, 28-21. Can DR Congo keep up this momentum that they've been building over the last couple of minutes? Long two. Offensive rebound just slipped out of the hands of Makonga Madiri. Now Nigeria up the floor quickly. Kalu does well to use her body to protect the basketball and finish.
It's been a great decision, a little hesitation, looking if the defense gonna move. They didn't move, she took the layup by herself. Great decision.
It's the lead back to 9 all of a sudden. Bombolo Bolongia from the outside, off the mark, rebound Nigeria. Quick pass down the floor. Ngoke bounces in for her.
I think when coach Sam Vincent said do something, he meant get some stops and run. And that's exactly what we've just seen from Nigerian team. And they just could have extended that lead by 11 points.
Almost like they flicked a switch off the back of that timeout. They're back up by 11. Timeout called. Nigeria 32, DR Congo 21. 4.5 to play in the half.
Non, non, tout commence par toi. Si on fait cette transition là-bas et qu'il n'y a pas possibilité de ce jeu rapide et du contre-attaque, va chercher cette balle et replace. Oh. Oh.
Okay? On that flex screen, the ball, who's got the board? Okay? Let me see the board real quick. Okay? Where they're hurting us, ladies, where they're hurting us is the ball is somewhere over on this side, and they're flashing. Okay, so we're in between, but you're letting them flash right to the ball in the middle. So you got to step right in between there and block it. Okay, don't let them.
Again, what we could have just observed now from that timeout instruction from coach of Nigeria, Sam Vincent, was that he said you just let the players cut and flash into the paint too easy. You know, the basketball is a contact sport, and you have to bump them out to make it difficult for them to cut to the ball, to flash to the ball. Just let them play what we want, not what Congolese wants to play. So we'll see if they will be able to follow that instruction, and we will see some bumps down in the paint.
Well, there's a bump on centre court as they steal the ball, and we'll go to the line for two.
Pressure must come from Nigerian team. It's just the way they have to play, because the previous game we've seen the defense was so intensive. The pressure has been so high. And if Nigerian team wants to compete and get into Final Four of this tournament, they have to increase their aggressivity in defense.
Kalu at the strike, able to hit, lead back to 12, 4 minutes and 17 to play in the half. 5 points so far for Kalu, up to 16 yesterday. And one more onto her tally today. Prodded away by Kalu. They are getting tighter with greater intensity now. See if DR Congo can find some room to breathe on this offense.
That's what Coach Sam Vincent has meant.
The pass out to the double team gets a good look on the outside. Dem.Rep able to score.
It's been a shame because it's been a great defense from Kalu, but there has been no rotation of her teammates to cover this open shot.
It was a three-point shot. She almost jumped over the three-point line as she took it. Okay, a couple of feet back, right down the centre, won't go. Rebound grabbed by Congo Madiri. 10-point differential, 3.5 to play. Big passage of the game now before the halftime interval. Pass into the low post, the kick back out, the corner three won't go. Offensive rebound high off the window, that won't fall either. Another offensive rebound, that won't go. They just can't squeeze it in, despite some good battling on the boards. And here come Nigeria, looking to go coast to coast, and then drawing the contact was Kalu.
Consistency is the key in basketball. And I kind of see so far that the Nigerian team has a really bright moment in this game, and then it almost seems like they switch off for a second, and the Congolese is punishing it straight away. They just got 2 offensive rebounds, and Nigerian team were lucky that they weren't able to score those easy baskets right under the rim.
So Kalu at the line, looking to add to her 6 points so far. Agoke 7 leads the way for Nigeria. As far as DR Congo are concerned, Congo Madiri has 8.
Yeah, and Congolese is keeping Nigerian team on 11 points so far in this quarter. They basically leading by 5 points in this quarter, which for me it's quite a surprising number for the team who has ambitions to go and fight for the title at this tournament.
Bit of a delay in taking these foul shots, which I'm sure as a player never helps.
No, you don't want to get cold, because then that's what's happening usually. You get out of your rhythm, out of that comfort zone.
Kalu quickly rediscovers her rhythm, gets the second one. 11-point game. Dem.Rep to Kabobo Hwangi. Played a lot more yesterday than she has done today so far.
Has been a great pressure from short players. Nigeria to enable Congolese to see their bigs while they were cutting through some screens. Great pressure now from the Nigerian defense.
To the final 3 minutes of the half, they'll try and add to their 11-point advantage. Ngifa just riding a few challenges. She gets bumped and battered through the paint, but puts it in. Just rode a wave of contact here. Completes the 3-point play. Nigeria looking to take charge in the final minutes of the first half, to the delight of Sam Vincent, the head coach. Dem.Rep, Kabobo Hwangi. Forward it goes to Hwangi again, knocked away, and they have turned up the intensity on defense and the productivity on offense.
DR Congo is in foul troubles now, so you have to watch their hands to get them off the players' bodies, not to send the Nigerian team to the foul line.
Corner of the paint, fake of this shot, the pass instead into the low post. Mohamed was fouled.
It's been a great look from Alonu for her open teammate.
She did have 7 assists yesterday, as well as her 17 points.
When you have a leader in the team, they're usually leading in every aspect of the game. And it's such nice to have high-low implemented into your game as a team, because that could give a lot of options for offensive players, because the defense just needs to react.
Second free throw won't go for Aisha Mohammed. 15 points the difference. Kapinga Colombo. Knocked away from Gusa Mafuta, recovered, blocked. Beyond the baseline, still DR Congo ball.
The Nigerian team, I think, had put the higher gear into their defense, and straight away they extended the lead by 15 points. That's what Coach Vincent Mann get the stops, force them to do what we want them to do.
Into the edge of the paint, trying to turn Kabebo Hwangi, can't hit. Looking to grab her own rebounds, can't get that either. It's Mohamedou was able to pluck it out of the sky and advance it forward. Tosu. Towards the foul line. Cross to the near side. Good look for a long two from the corner. Wouldn't go down for Udaya.
Now they have aimed to play again that high-low, but hasn't been any space.
Wide open for three, and making it count on that far side. Cecile Nyoka. Deficit cut to 13. They'll try and answer back, but that's an air ball of a three from the other number 8. DR Congo looking for a strong finish here. Final minute of the first half. Long two goes down for them as well. Kapinga Colombo, 5 quick-fire points, forcing a timeout from Nigeria.
That's the consistency I've spoken about earlier. Nigeria has played really good couple defensive possessions, and then it just comes 2 possessions when they completely collapse and unfollow their rules defensively.
So the timeout called with Nigeria leading Congo 39-28, 52 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
We're up 15 points. We don't need quick shots. Okay? We only got 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. Move the ball around. We can move it around, take a shot within 5 seconds. Come on, we got to know the game now. We got to know the game. Okay? Move the ball around. Jump in fist. Okay? When we go to fist, we can get the screen and roll.
La passe doit être plus rapidement. La main court bien en contre-attaque, Capite court bien en contre-attaque. On peut en profiter sur cette situation là-bas. Sont tout simplement efficaces au rebound offensif, tout simplement. On continue à lutter, mes amis. On continue à lutter. Continue.
Nigeria 39, DR Congo 28, 52 seconds to play in the second. They've made a little bit of a comeback here, the Congolese. They've scored the last 5 points, forcing that timeout from Coach Sam Vincent for Nigeria.
He has just said to his players that there's no reason to rush their shot. They should move the ball around and just play the time in their favor and prepare better their offense.
Nikashili clings onto it under pressure. Katosu in towards the baseline, turning to face the basket, but moving it back out was Mohammed, corner of the paint. Contested shot won't go, and they get the rebound as well. Just a few seconds differential between shot and game clock at the end of the half, and the travel.
That has been a bit too many steps. If that's been a triple jump, then maybe that counts, but basketball has been too many steps. But good effort from Congolese to run this fast break. It's nice to see that 2 bigs are the first up in the backcourt.
So the shot clock turned off at the end of the half, and Nigeria able to score with Ngingifa. 10 seconds to respond for the Congolese. It goes down court to Kapinga Colombo. Inside to the edge of the paint. Fortuitous break for them, and Kabebo Hwangi takes advantage.
This has been a bit lucky. 2 points for Congolese. This Nigerian defender hasn't seen the ball at all.
And they will take everything they can get. They trail by 11 at the half. Nigeria 41, DR Congo 30.
We see a good effort from DR Congo team, I would say. They're trying to challenge Nigerian team offensively and defensively. And I just can't help it. I'm gonna feel that Nigerian team hasn't been able to find their flow in the game yet.
They didn't really find their flow on game day 1 last night, but they still won it by 11. They've not found their flow here, and they're leading by 11 at the half. As we see some of the numbers from the game, they're edging it in terms of the shooting statistics and in terms of the rebounding battle as well. And they look in control, and as far as they're concerned, I think it can only get better as well. So maybe there is promise for Nigeria at this tournament. They lead DR Congo at halftime 41-30. back to the Palais des Sports in Bamako, Mali, where at half-time Nigeria lead DR Congo by 11, 41-30 on game day 2 of the 2017 FIBA AfroBasket for women. Nigeria looking to go 2-0 in the group stage to start the tournament. As things stand, the Congolese would fall to 0-2. And it's been far from plain sailing for Nigeria, but they do find themselves in a good-looking position as we get set to start the third quarter, led by 2 players on 7 points, Goke and Kalu. Kalu, who's earned most of hers from the foul line, 5 of 6, just 1 of 4 from the field. Goke, who's 3 of 4 from the floor, and also worth a mention, the 6 rebounds in the first half in the space of 11 minutes for Akator, 4 assists for them as well from Alonu, who was their biggest scorer yesterday, but turning provider also in the first half today. For DR Congo, 2 players who've outscored any on the Nigerian roster, 8 points apiece for Makongo Mediri and Mbengie Tebe, but they've relied far too much on those 2. Elsewhere, just 5 points for Mukoso Nyoko, whereas the Nigerians have spread scoring around, a few players on 5 and 6. But Makongo Mediri is 4 of 6 from the floor for 8 points, and Mbengie Tebe is 3 of 6 from the floor for 8 points. The best performances for Congo, and not a great deal of help for those 2. They trail by 11 as we get ready to start the second half.
Yes, you just mentioned all these stats. I would definitely point out as well the free throws shot as a team, because Team Nigeria has missed 2 free throws so far. They're shooting on 83%, but compared to that, the DR Congo team is shooting 2 of 9, which is only 22%, and that's very, very low percentage. And I think so far that's the aspect which is killing them in this game, because if they would have scored 100%, and it would have been a 4-point different game at this very moment. Again, I always mention it, that I believe that the beginning of the third quarter is such an important part of the game, and let's see if coach of Nigeria, Sam Vincent, has been putting in any strategy how to find that glow, that flow of Nigerian team as an expectation to fight for the title at this tournament. They haven't convinced me yet that they will be the last teams in the finals, but the tournament is long, every game is different, and they could have been the team just speeding up. But as I said, it's still a long way to go, and it'll be interesting to see what they're going to put on the second half.
You talk about those free throw shooting numbers, 10 points out of Nigeria's 41 coming from the foul line, just 2 of 9 for DR Congo, who've actually shot a better percentage from the field, but they've taken 9 fewer shots, hit 45% of them. Nigeria hitting 40% from the field, but have scored 15 out of 38, as well as those extra free throws, and that translates into the 11-point lead that they have at the start of this second half. Here we go then, start of the third quarter. Nigeria 41, the Democratic Republic of Congo 30. Ball inbounded by Akator, who has 4 assists over the course of the first 2 quarters. Kalu, one of the 2 players with 7 points. Now the number 7, Goke, driving in, missing the shot.
Yeah, great help from big side defense. Kabobo Aongi has been on time in the right defensive stand.
First shot off the mark for DR Congo from there, number 7 as well in the second half. Kapinga Colombo. Nigeria look to quicken the pace here as it's moved on. They just get away from the defense, which was getting back quickly in transition, but they missed the shot anyway.
Yeah, Congolese are not in rush in this offense. They know that they need to prepare a set offense, and it works for them so far.
Congo Mediri tried to slip it down the baseline, but that Passage was blocked off. Goke. Kalu. Back to a Goke, across to the far side. They work it around, everybody getting a touch of the ball. Mid-range shot contested, doesn't go. Rebound grabbed by Kabobo Hangi. Dem.Rep had it knocked away, able to recover. Knocked away again, they recover once more. Mid-range jumper for them doesn't go.
It's very unprepared offense coming out of two. A little bit handling of the ball.
Wide open three at the other end of the floor. That one doesn't go down either, so we're as we were. No score in the first nearly 2 minutes.
Yeah, but where are the Nigerian players for the rebound? It has been a long distance shot, but there's been only one Nigerian player fighting for that rebound. The rest of them stayed by the half court. That's not the effort you want to see from the team.
Oh, the step forward over the three-point line. Kapinga Colombo makes it a 9-point game. That one's counted just as a 2. They get the rebound off the miss at the other end as well, and a chance to build some momentum here at the start of the second half. It's Kapinga Colombo has to take her time, move it back to Dem.Rep this time. Fatula Makiesa inside and then into the paint they go, and the foul drawn by Congo Madiri.
In this case, when Congolese is trying to look for that inside pass, if I'm a Nigerian defense, I would want to guard the player at least from the side, not even going in front of the player to enable that pass. And that's what we're not seeing yet. And that's why the Congolian player has been able to play backside to the rim and has been successful in it and provoked the foul.
We talked about their troubles from the line in the first half, just 2 of 9, but they hit their first 2 attempts of the second half. So the gap closed to 7. Madu on to Kalu. Kalu across to Tosu. Tosu left-hand drive towards the edge of the paint, dishes it off. Akator looking to use her strength and tenacity and gets contact.
Definitely a factor in Nigerian game as well has been that the young talented Evelyn Akator, number 13, has been out of the game quite a lot because she has committed her 3 fouls quite early in this game, so she had to sit off to be able to play in the second half. And as we just seen, she's quite strong offensive player for Nigerian team, also defensive player, and definitely helping her team right now.
She misses the first free throw, gets the second. She's the only player in the game on 3 fouls at the moment. She's instigating that trap in the corner, had to resist the 4th foul. Kapinga Colombo.
That's 8-second violation, yeah.
So great work by Akator to start that trap in the corner. They double team, they took a few seconds off the clock, off the shot clock, and helped to force that 8-second violation. Tosu to Kalu. Madu to Alonu. Alonu retreats, shot clock to the final 10 seconds. The pass out of the corner, back to the corner. The in-out game, creating the good look, but the miss.
It's not the lucky day today from the long distance range shot from Nigeria so far.
Somehow able to cling on to this for Fatula Makiesa. The Congo Madiri forced long 2. They still had 5 seconds to work with on the shot clock.
5 seconds is a lot in basketball. You can run full court in 2.5 seconds. So 5 seconds, still no reason to panic and better prepare, better position.
Chance to make it a double-digit lead again here for Nigeria. Kalu across to this side to Atosu. Atosu spotted a gap and just burst towards it. Couldn't quite make it all the way. There's that trap again off the inbound pass. And Nigeria have forced a turnover, having forced an 8-second violation the previous time they did that.
I think Yeah.
In fact, it's still going to be Congolese ball. Well, no, it's not. I thought it had been given Nigerians' way. Kalu. Cross to the far side, and an offensive foul. So the Congolese quickly get it back.
And Didi Matter doesn't like that call at all. Even a little move in screen could be called as an offensive foul, and that's what just happened.
Applying pressure in the backcourt again. They get over half court this time. Kabobo Hwangi just looking to drive in, swatted away, still Congo ball.
Great defense.
And Ben-Rep to throw it up again. There was still 4 seconds to work with
She
it.
has to shoot the ball.
There wasn't then for the second attempt. That was a shot clock violation.
Yeah,
But still, when they threw it up, Mambengui-Tebe, after receiving it quickly back off the inbound pass, she was completely blocked off on the perimeter and still had 4 seconds.
yeah, and that's what we spoke about earlier. You know, 4 seconds on the shot clock. There's still time to create a better position. Because obviously these blocked shots, unprepared shots, that's not the way to stay in the game with a Nigerian team.
They have somehow just about stayed in the game. So far, they trail only by 8 as we approach the midway point of the third quarter. Elonu looking to extend that to double figures. Offensive rebound, knocked away, recovered.
Great kick.
Three-point shot, won't go down, but another offensive rebound. They'll take their time this time with the fresh 14. Akator, or Kalu rather, I beg your pardon. Akator trying to make a move across the paint, creates the room for Kalu to burst into. That's Akator's rebound and Nigeria ball.
That's a great hustle. That's a great hustle from Nigerian team now to get that fourth, basically option to score at the same possession.
Elonu. They turn it over straight away. But a sequence of 3 offensive rebounds in a row there for Nigeria. Talked about them having a lower shooting percentage from the field in the first half, but having far more shots. That's because they out-rebounded DR Congo on the offensive glass. Had fewer turnovers as well. Pingo Colombo.
You can see the traps coming again.
Oh, wide open look for 3 though. Offensive rebound on the other end of the floor now. Another look for 3. Kapinga Colombo's not one down. Can't do that this time. That one rolls around the rim, comes back, and the foul as Elonu puts it in. A chance at a 3-point play for her.
I don't quite understand why Congolese now settling for those long distance shots past couple of the possessions in offense. There's no need for that. They are strong down under the rim, and I think they should definitely keep giving the touches. They're big players.
It's a very low scoring game, this one, but it's a game that is remaining close enough to make it exciting for the neutral. 4.5 to play in the third quarter. Nigeria lead by 10 as the timeout is called, 44-34.
Tout simplement, pour abîmer le coco, passe, on essaie de jouer en relation. La ballon nettoie, on a pour pote. Maintenant, pivot côté extérieur. Regardez mes amis, si la balle est de l'autre côté, toi directement tu peux chercher ça, non? Il faut pas se courir, ça. Si.
Here, down here, let's see if we can't work a 4 down. Okay, let's see if we can't get Aisha on the block. Bring Aisha from the opposite side so you're coming to the left. Start on the right elbow. All right? Come on, ladies, right here. Come on, let's play tough. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Defense!
Hey, jump right here. Come on, jump right here. Let's go. Jump right here. Jump right here.
To be honest, I haven't really had too much time to observe what Coach Sam Vincent said. But what I could have heard is that they will play some type of offense. The set offense what they've probably practiced many times before. And even I will be looking forward to see what that offense, that name of offense meant.
Before that, Elonu at the line to try and complete a three-point play. 11 points, the Nigerian lead. Mbengi Ateba across to Nyoka. He's blocked off straight away by Nungifa. Mbengi Ateba to inbound again. And again it's knocked away. Nigeria playing tight defence off those inbound passes. I said it was a low-scoring game. Of course, that makes a 10-point lead, an 11-point lead more significant because points are harder to come by. So they'll want to make it single digits before the end of the third quarter. DR Congo if they can.
I think the official has been quite focused on these two players as she has just spoken to them about not using their hands in defense. So a clear decision by official.
And Mbengi Ateba knocked away, able to recover just about. Shot clock down to 5. Across to the far side, they put one up with 3 left on the shot clock off the mark. Kampinga Colombo, although it was close, offensive rebound. And a third chance opportunity here. Mbia Shayoyo. They still can't make it count. Forced in off the backboard by Upe Akoso, lightning fast down court. There's the pirouette, edge of the paint, and the foul as Kampinga Colombo return here off the back of some technical Can talk to us.
Yeah, when you press this button, and speak, I don't hear you.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, because you're just speaking to them.
Yeah. So what did they say?
They said that we can talk to each other already, but we're still waiting for pictures.
So are we on now?
No. Welcome back to the Palais des Sports. We're very sorry for the technical issues we've been having here in Mali, but we return with the fourth quarter still to play after a good half-hour break. Nigeria leading DR Congo 52-38 by 14 points. And Teresa, I don't know if you've been in this kind of situation before where you've had to have a break of over half an hour before playing the final quarter, but how will these players be feeling now?
No, me personally, I've never experienced this long break thanks to technical issues. I don't know, it's definitely not good for players, because we could see that the Nigerian players a little bit gave up and sit off on the bench waiting what's going to happen, and suddenly they just gave the signal, we on right now, without warming them up again. So let's see how much it's going to affect this last quarter of this exciting game.
And Benguia Teba, to the foul line it goes. Mazunga Nyota across to the far side in towards the low post. Forced away a little from the basket. She'll try and back in and use her size and strength, though. The shot off the mark for Goyisa. Nigeria up by 14. Let's see how they react to the break. The pass dropped initially and then recovered at the second attempt here by Nyangifa. Back out. They'll look to step inside towards the edge of the paint. Wouldn't go off the glass for Akashili. Who's going to take the initiative after this unusual break that we've had before the start of the fourth quarter? A turnover by DR Congo. And the answer so far is neither team.
Yeah, and at the beginning of this quarter we've seen a couple of missed shots, a couple of mistakes, and definitely the reason could be that break that we've just experienced for more than half an hour. But players need to refocus and get back mentally into this game, knowing that they're still playing for their fourth position in the group.
Tosu looking to drive the baseline, knocked away from behind, still Nigerian ball. We were saying during the break off air how important a game this is for DR Congo, because there's very few winnable games in the group. And that's knocked down by a Tosu for 3, and maybe this one's starting to look unwinnable for them as well. Deficit now 17. 8 minutes and 35 seconds to play. To the edge of the paint. She puts it on the floor again, looks to turn and face the basket. And getting the contact, Bernadette Goyisa, a former WNBA star.
It's been quite smart, again, play from Congolese. They have been successful to put the ball on there. One of the biggest players, Goyisa Mundu, and the rest of her teammates just spread out the floor to give her the space to play backside to the rim.
All of a sudden, she's tried taking a couple of shots after a good 8.5 minutes on court today without one. She played 5 minutes yesterday without taking a shot. You want to go into it now. It's a change of plan. Tosu on to Nyangifa. 16 points the difference. Step towards the baseline. Grabs her own rebound. Gets it back again. Puts it on the floor and puts it in the basket.
Great effort on the offensive rebound again, but their offense has been really static. Again, all we see is one player dribbling the ball and trying to find a little way to the basket, but that's not too effective. Not even at the whole tournament, especially in this game.
Kapinga Colombo knocked away. Nigeria firmly in control now after the restart. They move it on, chance for a 20-point lead, and there it is.
Yeah, Velina Kastor has just stolen that ball, and since she's back on the court after that foul troubles in the first half, I kind of feel that that was the moment when Nigerian team started to control the tempo of the game.
Glad you're remembering the first half, it was a long time ago. Rebound grab for Nigeria. A chance to build off this 20-point advantage. 7 minutes remaining. Akashili. Here is Akator across to the far side. Gifa driving in and drawing the contact.
And that's been a completely different story in offense for Nigeria. the previous possession, there was no beginning of any play. It was just one-on-one penetration. But this time, they have had action on the court before this last penetration, and that's why Nigifa Antonie has had that open line to the basket to go for the foul.
We've been playing for 3 minutes, so why not have another break? Timeout. Nigeria 59, Congo 39.
Tu shoots sans conviction, ce sont des actions à 3 points. Faute plus, panier, tu as un bonus là-bas. Hein? Tu as un bonus, mes amis. Mireille, tu es sorti là-bas, tu avais le ballon. Elle était là devant. Attends, on est trop super, mes amis. Ça, et puis, le Simon, ça recommence encore cette maladie là-bas. Oh. On devient encore trop facile, mes amis.
Come on. Good work. Okay, a couple more minutes and we'll make some subs. Good job. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense! Good job.
I couldn't understand what the coach was saying on the Congolese bench, but pretty clear that he's not too happy with the way they've restarted in the first 3 minutes of this fourth quarter. They looked in it still, but maybe not anymore. Down by 20 with 7 minutes and 11 seconds to play.
And I could also understand what the opposition coach, Sam Vincent, said to their players. He was like, let's make some shots, because so far they're shooting 1 out of 9 from three-point line, which is a terrible percentage in a game. 11% of shooting. Let's make some shots this last 7 minutes of the game.
They do make the second foul shot there, Ngifa. 21 points the lead, largest so far.
And we see again that pressure from Nigerian team led by Evelyn Akator.
Well, you said the handoff in the end to Mambenkia Tebe. She's trying to get away from Tosu, who sticks tightly with it, able to move it on. Shot clock down to the final few seconds here. It's stripped anyway. Looked like it could have been an offensive foul. Tosu down the floor. That is a defensive foul, and that is a chance of a three-point play.
And again, you know, Evelyn Akator was a contributor into this great fast break, because she has been in the correct position for the defense. Thanks to her, they stole the ball, and quick offense, easy.
Tosu, one of their bright young stars, played a key role for a club side who won the Nigerian Championship this year. Completes the three-point play, 24-point game.
I think now there has been a big misunderstanding in Nigerians' defense, because only 2 players has played a full good press out of 5. That's not enough.
There's plenty of pressure here, though. They knock it away again. The shot clock right down to the final seconds. Forced up wide of the basket, didn't hit the rim.
I think that's a shot violation.
So indeed, yeah, shot clock violation. The shot clock not reset unless the ball touches the rim. Ngifa on by Mohamed to Akashili, and to the far side of Tosu.
Again, we've seen some movement. Thanks to what they might have been some mismatches.
Tosu for the 3. Not that time.
Great. And who's on the ball? You, Tim, tell me. It's again the young talent in the Nigeria's roster, Evelyn Akator. Great performance this second half from this young talented lady. 2 points for her right now.
Simple as you like. Evelyn Akator. 7 points in the game, but she's contributed in so many areas. And Mambenkia Tebe, they strip it. Tosu coming forward. It's going to be Nigeria ball, and DR Congo heads have hung. Looks like they've given up on this one. It's been a disastrous return to action after that lengthy stoppage because of a power cut here in Bamako. It was 14 points at the start of the quarter, and now it's 26. Ball on the floor. And a foul again, inevitably, as Akator looked to attack again.
Yeah, the Congo, after this break, has scored only 1 point from the free throw, I guess that was.
13-1, the score so far here in the fourth.
Yeah, and I think the short break plays in favor of Nigerian team so far.
Akator just picked at number 3 by the Dallas Wings in the WNBA draft a couple of months ago. Bolo Bolongia onto Nyoka, batted away, recovered, but again they're forcing them down and forcing them to turn the ball over. Akator able to stop and keep it in play. It's a lovely penetration, but it wouldn't quite drop for Akashili. Right on the midway point of the fourth quarter, 65-39 the score. The 26-point lead for Nigeria will certainly be enough now. Push called on the rebound against the offense. Today might be slightly delayed though because of the power cut we've had here in this game. Mali, the hosts, up against Angola in what should be a cracker next. This place will be packed out for that one as well. It will be a tremendous atmosphere as it was last night. Behind the back dribble to bring the ball away after the steal for Nigeria here. Across to the far side, and that one good for Akashili.
Just can't help it, but I see a different Nigeria on the court after this unforced break caused by the electricity issues. They're moving the ball, they're running the floor, they are aggressive in defense, right on the point since they return on the court.
We should say as well, this of course after Madu was fouled out for them during the stoppage we missed on our broadcast the last couple of minutes of the third quarter when that happened.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, but I'm still going to stick to my words. I think the key element for the Nigerian team the second half is the young talent Evelyn Akator, because she has been everywhere since then. She has led the team by the energy she put through into defense, the energy and braveness she had in the offense as well to attack the basket. And I really am happy to see this face of Nigeria in today's game.
Timeout with 4 minutes and 22 to play. 67-39 Nigeria lead.
All the way to the end, man. Let's play the game all the way to the end. Good job, great job. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win. Good job. Way to work.
Evelyn Akator has 7 points but 9 rebounds to lead all players in that department.
Yeah, and it's as you mentioned earlier in this game, it's not all about the points, you know, it's about the contribution you give to the team in any aspect of the game. And even if that would be just the energy she brought on the court, that would have been a great aspect for the Nigerian team. But those 9 boards she's grabbed, that's as well a very nice performance from her.
They force a turnover off the inbound pass here, Nigeria. There has been plenty of energy on court from them today, more so I think than there was yesterday against Mozambique in terms of pressing, closing. And they get the just reward this time. Akashili again from the far side really has found her scoring range.
We see again the double in the backcourt.
It's an offensive foul.
And in this case, the player with the ball has to read it. They know that they're waiting for them on the side of the court just to go trap them in that space where they have nowhere to go when they cross the half court.
Across to this near side to Atosu. Then side of the paint, off the mark from Okoye. Regathered again by Akashili, quickly moving it on, and another foul.
I think Gifa has returned on the court completely in a different state of mind. She's been aggressive into the basket. She plays with a lot of taste after this break, and I'm really pleased to see it from this 26-year-old player.
We've only just had somebody hit double figures for the first time in this game, and 70 points now isn't a bad tally, so it shows that they've spread their scoring around as well. Akashili, who's just hit 10, we've got a group of players on between 7 and 9. We had the lengthy break for the power cut, and since then 17-1 the score for Nigeria.
Yeah, that's incredible return from this team, who has been a little bit struggling at this tournament to find their flow in the game. Let's just hope that this restart has been a restart for the Nigerian team as well.
It looked like it was going to be the first quarter that cost DR Congo. They lost the first quarter by 15, actually had the edge over the tallies between the second and third quarters, but the fourth quarter certainly will cost them too.
Yeah, but those 2 quarters, which they have challenged the Nigerian team in, it could show them that they can compete against the really good basketball nations on the African continent. And it could be a quite promising 2 quarters for them, for the future of Congolese basketball.
Tosser at the line becomes the second player into double figures for Nigeria, quickly following Akashili. Was lost on centre court after the quick pass, recovered in the paint. There's a bit of a trapper game, deflecting the pass, just no room to breathe at the moment for the Congolese.
And we can see Congolese hardly struggling with this pressing from Nigeria. You know, you have to play smart against the press. You have to help each other as players. All we see from Congolese at the moment is that the point guard has a ball and trying to beat that first line of the pressing by herself, by dribbling, but that's not the way they can overcome this press. There must be some of her teammates helping her to flash into the middle of the court to give her the angle for the pass, and then it would have given them the opportunity for another pass.
Play their way out of it this time, although they can't make the most of it. The decision goes the other way. We started this quarter 7 minutes of play ago with a 14-point differential. It's now 33. Nigeria turn it over as they fail to expand on that lead. I mentioned the Mali game up next. Senegal-Mozambique will close out day 2. There's the late game today. The defending champions in action this evening as well, worth waiting around for. Three-point attempt for Congo. Kapinga Kalumbo just stepped on the line, I think. So that's their first field goal of the fourth quarter after over 7 minutes. Fake of the pass, then they take it at the second opportunity, and that one rattles around and drops for Ningifa.
Yeah, she plays really with a lot of taste this quarter. There's been a problem with the shot clock. They haven't run it properly according to rules.
33 points the difference inside the final 3 minutes. Nigeria closing in on a 2-0 start. Inbound pass tipped away off Congolese players. It's going to be Nigerian ball. Also quick down court. Kashili. Ngifa. Back it goes to Okoye. 3-point shot for her. Beautiful arc. Swish.
It's been great unselfish movement of the ball from the Nigerian team. We've just seen this last offensive possession of them.
And there's the interception as well. Okoye, the pass on 3-on-2. If they can sort out the numbers and the positioning, they get the trip to the line. They've already, Nigeria, outscored any of their tallies from any of the other quarters. 23 in the first was their best. They've hit 26 here in the fourth, make it 27. DR Congo just 4 points in the fourth. Toss up to 12. 3 in double figures now. Ngifa is up to 11. We've talked a bit about her positive contribution in this final quarter. 4 rebounds, 3 assists for her as well. Free throws down the other end of the floor for the Democratic Republic of Congo. Bombolo Balongia. Gets the second, and shooting only around 40% from the foul line. Moved on by Nwegwe, who's not played until this point. That's a lovely move by Ngifa. He said she'd been heating up in the fourth. That was a hot move. Kapinga Colombo. On the high post, a little fake by Nyoka before she moves it on. And there's a trap again and a foul. The possession goes in favour of Nigeria.
That's been a great look from Atosa in defense. As soon as she's seen that a big player wants to bounce the ball, she's been there to steal it.
Kashili square to Nwegwe across to the far side. Ngifa, Okoye. Okoye ball on the floor, little head fake, twist and turn, wouldn't go down. Ricochet back out to Kashili, offensive rebound, put in off the glass by Nwegwe.
That's a really different face of Nigeria. We've seen now so far, they're fighting for every possession, for every ball on the board. They seem to have loads of energy saved into this last quarter of the game.
A minute and 12 remaining, 84-44. The score in favour of Nigeria. Tosu. Ngifa to Nwegwe, who scored on the last offence. Now Akashili pivoting on the foul line, moving it on. Mid-range jumper off the mark, rebound Congo. Knocked away before they can reach centre court. They recover it though. Trying their very best to play out of the press and doing it.
That was their best out of this play. Great transition offense from DR Congo.
To the final minute. 37 the difference. Congo Madiri hands it off to Bombolo Balongia, and now Kapinga Colombo. Here goes Nyoka, hesitation dribble across to the far side. Throw up the outside contested shot.
Now if Nigeria is going to play smaller, it's going to be the last possession of the game, but let's see if DR Congo is going to put some aggressivity on and might commit a foul or steal.
Well, there you go, turnover straight off the inbound pass. So DR Congo with the chance for the final shot of the game. Bombolo Bolongia to Kapinga Colombo. Will she hold it for 10 seconds to put it up? Balances on the sideline. 5 to shoot now. Little hesitation. It was a decent look in the end, but it doesn't go down, just inside the arc. And that brings this one finally to a close. Nigeria win it in the end by 37 points. 3 in double figures, led by the 13 of Nyengifa, as they beat the Democratic Republic of Congo 84 to 47.
It has been quite a specific game even today. You know, we've faced the unforced issues with the electricity in here, and I would say that I would have just split that game before that break and after that break, because I was very pleased to see Nigerian team coming on the court, back on the court after this break, and show the potential phase they could have had at this tournament, and which they've been looking for in the previous game and at the beginning or at the first part of this game as well. DR Congo has put very impressive 2 quarters in today's game to challenge this strong basketball nation, to put in their best at this game, to take this win by almost 40 points, 37. I don't think the result really reflects the game as we've seen. But you know, Nigeria is taking 2-0 into the group ranking, and it's definitely playing their favor for the later stages of this tournament.
It's that common basketball conundrum. How do you go from scoring 11 points in the third quarter to 32 in the fourth? An African power cut. That's the answer. The final score in this one: Nigeria 84, Democratic Republic of Congo 47, as Nigeria go 2-0.